If you click on this message, this is not an accident. Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to another reading. Let's see together what messages you need to hear today. So the first card, what we have is Seven of Swords. And Seven of Swords as a card is talking all about like you need to kind of like treat carefully people around you. You also need to kind of be careful about what you are talking out loud. You need to be also careful about some people around you, because what I'm also having the feeling from this card and in general that maybe some people around you are a little bit jealous, maybe some people around you are a little bit envy, and I have the feeling that probably it can be that also some people around you are kind of a little bit like lying to you, or they are hiding some parts of the whole picture. So be careful about also what informations you are taking in and what informations you are actually also taking that they are maybe true. And also in the business, for example, or in your career, it can be that maybe your colleague isn't talking honestly with you, or maybe your colleagues are gossiping, or maybe your colleagues are a little bit envy because I don't know, you maybe got a promotion and they didn't get a promotion, so they are a little bit envy and a little bit jealous about some situations. And also this card is basically like suggesting that you should be kind of aware if there is not like stabbing in the back, if you know what I mean. That be careful who you trust in your career, in the business, in the whole environment around you. Just be careful with the people around you. But also the whole message like from this card is that you shouldn't be like afraid to trust people, but be a little bit cautious, if you know what I mean. That don't like block everyone out from your life. Just be aware that there may be some people who are going to be envy if you are going to have some kind of success, or there might be some people who are going to be a little bit jealous if, I don't know, if you get along with your boss more than they do, or something like that is basically going on. But when you are maybe also looking at this card from maybe more like romantic or relationship perspective, it can be that there may be a little bit like disharmony in your relationships. Maybe also it can be in your career, it can be in your romantic relationships, and also it can say that there is like a third party. Although I don't have any like other cards related to third party, however I have also the card of Lover and Queen of Cups. So the cups are all about emotions. Lovers is also the card talking about love, so this can also be in your relationship. But what I'm also getting, that maybe your spouse or the person you are dating currently isn't talking or telling you everything. You don't see the whole picture. Not everything is still like revealed to you, so be a little bit careful about who you trust, what information you are also maybe accepting as a true or in general. And maybe if you're not dating anyone, if you're single, just be maybe a little bit like cautious when you are going to date some people, because maybe they are going to lie a little bit about maybe their age, maybe their background, maybe they have family, maybe they are married, and you are not getting like the whole picture or the whole truth. Is also the message that is coming with this card. Then let's look into the card of Lovers. Then we have very beautiful card, the Lovers, and it's basically talking all about like issues of the heart, of your emotions, because we also have the Cups, and it's basically talking that there is maybe some of you are going to get into some kind of like this spiritual union, or some kind of like cooperative relationship, or maybe collaboration that is going to bring you a lot of harmony in your relationship. Although there is this Seven of Swords, it can suggest that just be careful who you trust. But then when you are maybe also going to reveal the whole truth, and when you are going to trust the people, if you are going to be also 100% sure that okay, I can trust this person, then the harmony is actually waiting for you. And also what I'm getting like from this Lovers card is that also relationships in your life can become more harmonious if you're going to cut out of like from your life the people who are a little bit jealous, who are a little bit envy, and people who are like stabbing you in the back. But if you're going to focus your whole energy and emotions on in like to the relationships or into the people who are there for you, who support you no matter what, then you can also get the, I don't know, more stable this relationship, or just this relationship can become a little bit like deeper. And also maybe in business, this card can suggest that, you know, you need to follow the path your heart wants. So don't make decisions maybe based on your mind or based on some rational thinking, but really follow your heart. And then you are going to be able to also discover maybe your true passions, or maybe you will also like think about some choices. You know, if you have some choices you need to do, you need to follow your heart. And in the love questions, this can also mean that, like I said, your relationships are going to be more harmonious. There's going to be spiritual union that is going to also benefit both of you. So not only one party is going to be like have some benefits. And also please remember that this is general reading, this is general collective message. So take messages that are resonating with you, because the other messages that don't fit your situation, they are meant for other people, because this is, like I said, collective reading. And also if you are single, for example, this card can suggest that you are being kind of asked to follow your heart and also be prepared, because there are some new relationships that are maybe coming your way. But let's see also our last card, and it is Queen of Cups. And this is a very powerful card actually, because it can basically, this card have like two different meanings. It can also suggest as a person, or it can also suggest the situation in your life. But when we are looking as a queen, as a person, as a figure, and this is gender neutral reading, but when we are looking at someone is representing, is very artistic, very intuitive, very much feminine, very much like creative. And also this person is someone who has like this sensitive side, someone who is like in tune with the emotions. But when we are looking at the situation, this card can be asking you to be more creative, use your heart more when you are doing some decisions. Be careful about people around you, but trust your intuition and listen to your own heart. And also maybe this card is also asking you to be more like compassionate, and basically, you know, to choose the things based on your heart and based on your intuition. In business, it can also suggest that maybe you're going to have, you know, you have some people around you who are envy, who are jealous, but and when you are going to tap into your intuition and really intuitively see who is like good with you, who's kind to you, who's treating you well, then someone actually in this business, in your career, can be very much like compassionate and very like nurturing towards you. So choose those people wisely, and also be open actually to also invite those people in, because you have some people around you who are represented by this Queen of Cups. But also as a situation, it can, like I said, it can ask you to be maybe in your career more creative, maybe more intuitive, and maybe also, you know, to just really do what makes you feel good, maybe about you. But also in relationships, it can also suggest, after the Lover's card, that the partner you are going to meet is going to be very nurturing, like I said, very compassionate, very sensitive, very much artistic. So also if you are dating, you can potentially meet someone who has those Queen of Cups qualities. So this is like the whole message. But when I'm also looking at the whole picture, it may suggest that maybe also in your relationship you have been kind of like stabbed in the back. Maybe you also dealt with some cheating or some not very honest people in your relationships, but then you are going to actually meet someone who is going to fill your cup and fill your heart with a lot of emotions, a lot of positive emotions. But really, you're going to meet someone, because we have very two strong cards, and it is Lover's card, and it is basically from Major Arcana, and it's talking about some major events in your life and major like lessons. So just be prepared that also after this period when you maybe didn't trust someone, or didn't like was like very much like, yeah, the people weren't so much honest with you, but if this period is going to pass, then you are going to enter this spiritual union, this very beautiful union with someone who is going to be very artistic, very creative, and is going to fill your heart and fill you up and everything. But I also want to give you some maybe some affirmations cards, or some cards, oracle cards in general. So we can also have some confirmations, or maybe some affirmations my collective needs to hear. Okay, I have actually 4 affirmations. 5. Okay. So Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So this can be also a beautiful reminder for some of you who are working on some projects, or for some of you who are working towards something beautiful, something meaningful. And then imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So again, we have a card that is basically suggesting that you need to be more creative, like the Queen of Cups was also suggesting this one. And then blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Maybe you are also like kind of still holding into the past and you cannot let go of the situation where you have been hurt by someone else, when you have been kind of like stuck in this bag. Because the Seven of Swords, when I'm looking at the card, is suggesting that definitely you went through someone basically broke your trust or break this relationship between you two, and you're still maybe holding into these feelings and you don't know how to let go. Then we have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So this is again very beautiful card that can also suggest that, you know, you're going to meet many different people, but also you have the right to choose the person who you are clicking the most with and who is meant for you, basically. And then humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Very beautiful card. So again, just don't be so serious, and also be playful. Let your playful side, your creative, artistic side, to just really shine, and everything will work out for you, is also what I'm getting. But I have a feeling that that was it, what the universe or your spirit guides wanted you to hear today. And as always, please remember to take what feels right and leave the rest, because this is whole general collective reading. So thank you so much for listening. Until next time, see you.